Wow. Rico, where are you right now? Is this better? Wow. Did you hear that? Do you miss Claudine? Anything that you'd like to say to your siblings? Is there anything that you'd like to say in your native language to your fellow countrymen and women, your fans? Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Costas here from Gold Rush Paranormal. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today's session will become one of my favorites, primarily because of the strong spiritual connection that I was able to establish with the Filipino actor Rico Yan. Rico Yan was loved by many across the world. He was a successful model, actor, businessman, and sadly died in 2002 at the young age of 27. Now, I wasn't really sure if I was going to be able to make contact with the spirit of Rico Yan or how strong the connection would be. And almost immediately I realized that he was coming through really strong. He wanted to communicate with his fans, his friends, his family. And when I reviewed the session, I was amazed at the amount of direct and validating responses that I received. One of the things that you will notice in this session is that I had multiple cameras capturing different angles, and one of them is a new thermal camera that I wanted to try to see if I can capture any spirit energy. This is something that I will be doing for future sessions also, so stay tuned for that. Now, if this is your first time here and you are interested in anything paranormal, ITC, or spirit communication related, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can be notified when I release the next video. Now, I know that a lot of you that are new to this are going to wonder, how am I able to do this and how I use these spirit box devices. So at the end of the video, I will have a short clip explaining some of the most popular questions that you have. So make sure you stick around for that. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, I'm going to just show you my results here. I just did a quick session with my Sony ICD ST25 recorder and my PSP7 spirit box, and I was looking to reach out for Rico Yan, the Filipino model actor. Turned this on and almost immediately I started feeling like I was getting some validations, and I wanted you guys to hear this, and I'll tell you really quick what I think I'm hearing. It's a little loud at first.
For me to speak to Rico Yan.
It's going to be a little... Okay. That's the free...
Can I speak to Rico Yan? Har jeg hørt det igjen?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, there. And strangely, it almost sounds like you, Rico. Is it possible I can reach him?
He's right here.
I think I just heard my name there, too. I don't believe it got recorded, though. Clearly heard my name.
Yeah, I did hear my name prior to that.
There's a female that said my name.
Wow. Rico. Rico. Wow. It's amazing. He's here. Rico, are you here? Rico, if I don't hear your voice. I'm going to keep trying here to see if I can pick it up. Okay, looking to speak to Ricardo Carlos Castroyan. Rico Yan. Rico, are you here with me right now? I don't know if I heard like, give me a moment or something like that. Are you ready to get started, Rico? Who are you with right now, Rico? Rico, if this is you and if you can hear me, my name is Costas, and can you give me some sort of validation? Can you say my name, perhaps? Okay. Just going to increase the volume here a little bit. How are you, Rico? I've been getting a lot of requests to see if I can reach out to you. How does that make you feel that you have so many people that love and support you and that want to hear from you? Is there anything that you'd like to say to them? Almost sounded like you said amazing or something. Anything you'd like to say to your countrymen and women? Do you have any messages for them? Who's coming through? What is your name? You can speak in your native language if you like, or English. I prefer English because that's basically what I will understand, but if you want to say something in your native language, Tagalog, go ahead, please. Right in here, and you said hi. Who just said hi? I'm not sure. I'm going to see if I can pick up any energies using my thermal camera here. Feel free to make yourself known to the camera if you like. Rico, where are you right now? You're sounding so much better right now. Very clear. Was that you that I just spoke to on my digital recorder? I'm not sure who that was. Who just spoke? Rico, was that you that I spoke to on my digital recorder? Let me ask again. Rico, was that you that I spoke to on my digital recorder? How many souls are here with me? 2? Okay. So it's Rico, Yan, and who else is with me? Rico, was that you that I spoke to earlier on my digital recorder? Okay. Okay, I've changed the setting here. I just want to see if this helps at all. I'm just trying to focus on you, Rico. Are you still here? Okay, very loud there. Is this better? Wow, did you hear that? That's better. Wow. That's amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. How are you doing, Rico? Okay, this is good. Thank you. I'm glad I'm able to fine tune to you here. Rico, can you tell us where you are right now? Did you say you're home? Right here? In here. Okay, wow. Have you been able to cross over into the light? Okay, I'll have to review that. I'm not sure what you said there. Are you with your dad? Do you have any messages for your family here? Do you have any messages for anybody specific? No one. You said I thought he said no one there. And I don't mean anybody here. What I'm meaning is, do you have any specific messages for your family? Anybody that was close to you here when you were on Earth? Do you have any messages for Claudine? Do you miss Claudine? Do you ever visit here your family, your friends that you left behind? Do you ever visit them? It sounds just like you. Rico, I know that you had a very successful career here. You've accomplished a lot between being a model, an actor. You had several businesses. You were very successful. Is there anything that you feel you were not able to accomplish? I know that I believe you said at one point that you wanted to become president. Is that something that you feel sad that you were not able to accomplish? What messages do you have for your fans across the world? Are you happy where you are right now? If you have any specific messages for anyone. Is there anything that you'd like to say to your mother? anything that you'd like to say to your siblings? What can you tell us about where you are on the other side? Would you consider where you are a good place? What's it called where you are? I don't know if I heard that right. It almost sounded like he said, like, I see heaven or something like that. I'm going to have to review that. It sounded like you said heaven. Sounds like you're in a good place. Is there anything that you'd like to say in your native language to your fellow countrymen and women, your fans? All right. Well, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to cut it short. And I think I've captured quite a bit here. So I just want to see how you're doing on the other side. Is this something that you'd like to do again sometime in the future? Did you enjoy coming through to us? Trying to make out what he said, but it almost sounded at the end there I heard my name, Costa. So if there's anything else you'd like to say, Rico, please do so now. Just trying to focus on you specifically. Sometimes hear other spirits coming through. So, all right, well, thank you once again, Rico. And goodbye for now. I'm glad you stuck around until the end of the video. I know a lot of you may have questions as far as how this actually works. Is it real? Is it possible to communicate with spirits that have passed on? And the answer is without a doubt 100% yes. In today's clip, I'm just going to answer a couple questions that most of you have. One of them is, what is a spirit box? And what exactly am I doing with this device here as far as turning a knob here on the left-hand side? So let's get started. Okay, so one of the questions I get very often is, what exactly am I doing on the left-hand side? I know a lot of you see me turning this knob on and off, and you're wondering, why am I doing this? I seem to be doing it only when I'm asking a question, that sort of thing. Now, I have explained this numerous times, not only here, but on my TikTok channel at Gold Rush Paranormal. I know a lot of you are new to the channel and you may not have seen other videos, so you're wondering, what exactly am I doing? Well, before we get into this here, I want to talk to you a little bit about spirit boxes. There are a lot of different spirit boxes out there. One of the most popular is this right here. This is the PSB7. This has been around for over a decade. I'll turn it on here in just a second, but basically what this does is this scans AM and FM frequencies at a very fast speed. We're talking like a fraction of a second, and it's picking up little blips of audio that are coming through, and spirits are able to manipulate these little blips of audio in order to speak. They can either say a word or in many cases even sentences. Okay, I'm going to turn this on here and I'm going to start scanning. This is scanning at 100 milliseconds. This is the fastest speed that you can scan on this particular scanning radio. You can adjust the speed by clicking the button here. It can go to different milliseconds. I found that somewhere in the middle is seems to work best for me. So as you can see, it is very noisy. There is a different option here where I can make it quiet, but primarily this is the main setting that most people use, and it is a bit noisy. And based on my experience, you don't really want all this noise. So this is where this specific device will come through. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in to my portal here. I plugged it in. As you can see, there is a wire that is going directly into this part of the portal. It is basically going in. It's going through other devices also that I have connected to it. But this one here is what we're going to talk about today. And as you can see, it is still scanning, but why can't we hear it? Well, I'm going to put this down here and I'm going to show you guys in just a second. So this right here is what's called a noise decimator. This can be used a couple different ways. One of the ways is to reduce the noise that's coming from this device here or any other spirit box that is noisy. And I'll show you guys here in just a second how that works. The other way, and one of the ways that I use it, is I turn it on and off. Now, when I'm doing that, I'm basically using it as a gate. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up here, and you're going to see what's going to happen. It's complete. So as you can see, it is scanning. It's a bit noisy. And although spirits can still speak when I have it open, it's very difficult for me to have a conversation. I want to ask a question, and I don't want spirit to be able to talk over me. So what I will do is I will actually close it off, and then I will ask my question. I will say, like, who is here with me? And I may or may not receive a response, but I have not set any intentions right now. I'm basically just using this as an example, but I will ask my question. Let's just say I ask, who is here with me? Open it up, close it off. Okay, and then a blip of audio will come through. This gives me the opportunity to ask my question without any spirits coming through and talking over me, which would be a little bit annoying for you all to watch, and also a little bit difficult for me to communicate with spirits. So that is exactly what is happening here when I'm turning this knob. I'm opening it up. Now let's just say I wanted to use this specific device that is noisy. What I can do is I can open it up, have it somewhere in the middle, and that'll keep the noise out, but it'll make the voices come through a little bit clearer. So I'm gonna open it up here. Putting it somewhere in the middle. I'm just fine-tuning it basically. I'm trying to find the sweet spot. Okay, so as you can see, somewhere in the middle there, it's reducing the noise. There's not a lot of noise coming through, but occasionally voices will still come through. So it's a little bit easier for spirits to communicate and also for me to be able to hear them. Are there any spirits here that can say my name? Who's here with me? Okay, I clearly heard my full name there. My full first name, I should say. They said it again, my full first name. Who is here with me? Paul? Okay, I think I heard a Paul. How many souls are here with me right now? I think I might have heard 9 there and then 10. Okay. All right, so I'm going to turn this off right now. But I just wanted you guys to see, this is only one device that I use. I have several other radios, Spirit Box radios. I also use Spirit Box applications that I can connect to my portal here. And also there are many other ways I can do it, but these are primarily like one of the most popular methods of using this specific device. So is spirit communication real? Yes, 100%. Without a doubt, this is absolutely real. Nikola Tesla was one of the very first to ever use electronic devices in order to communicate with spirits, and that was back in the early 1900s. We are now in the 21st century. Technology is a lot better, but these are just tools. These basically just give me the ability to communicate and hear spirits, but the true communication comes within us, within me. If I'm the one doing the session. Without us, it's still possible for spirits to still come through using these devices. If I was to just leave this on, it's possible that certain messages will still come through. But if I want to have a conversation, this is basically, once again, why I am turning this off and turning it on. It's mainly just to ask my question and then open it up when I'm ready to hear the response. So this way we are not talking over each other. It becomes a more pleasant experience for you all to watch, and also for me to communicate with spirits. It makes it a little bit easier for me to be able to ask a question, and then when I'm ready to hear a response, open up the spirit box, turn it off, and let that audio come through that they can manipulate in order to speak. Now, I know there are a lot of non-believers out there, and it doesn't matter how much I actually show them as far as how this works or how much evidence they actually see. They will still, for whatever reason, whether it's a religious belief or something that they're just afraid of, they will still believe that it is not possible, and that is completely fine. Everybody has the choice to believe whatever it is they want to believe. I'm here to tell you, though, that this is 100% real spirit communication. It is very real what I do, and I plan on doing more sessions like this in the future to help you understand a little bit more how this actually works. I hope you found this explanation helpful. If you did enjoy the video, please go ahead and like, comment, hit that subscribe button right there in the middle of the screen, and I'll see you guys next time.